Howdy, it's Matt, and in this episode I'm going to show you how you can save a good £43 or about 55 USD if you're interested in the Phoenix 2000 glider. So number one, I already own the Phoenix 2000. I can tell you it is a rapid glider, to say the least. It's my only model which goes swoosh in the air. It really is an amazeballs model. Now, over on Banggood, this model is only literally just been and appeared in their catalogue, and currently it's got a price tag of £117.96 plus £1.97 shipping. Now, I want to immediately give you a heads up that you can save big on this model by sourcing it either in your local country, if you've got a HobbyKing warehouse there, or by just shopping smarter. So exactly the same model, and do note this is the plug and fly version. Okay, so it does come with a motor. So we'll just scroll down very quickly. It does come with the motor, an ESC, and the servos. Okay, so keep that in the back of your mind. And it comes with a propeller, both in both kits, whether it's plug and fly or plug and play, or the almost ready to fly kit. So with that said, as we just saw, £117. I'll quickly just convert that to USD for you to give you an idea, and click save. There you go, $150. So not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So I would thoroughly expect for Banggood to start discounting this product pretty quickly, and the reason why is because I can buy this model in the United Kingdom for considerably less. So if you're in the UK, it's probably the same for you too. If you're in Europe also, and also if you're in the United States from any of the US warehouses, it most likely you can save big on this model because it is a very, very good model. So if we go across to the... How do you get rid of that blooming pop-up? Anyway, if we go across to the HobbyKing website, you will notice that it's £81.78. Now, obviously, HobbyKing charge, for me in the United Kingdom, about £5.90. And the price difference works out to be... so, by the way, that £81.78 is that if you go to, and I did a separate video on this, and I'll put a link to how you can save on HobbyKing orders, link or little annotation in the top right hand corner of your screen now, is that if you go across to this RC search info site, is that if you click where's the plug and fly one there, okay, which ironically I think I already had open, is that you could buy it for £76.94. So if I get the calculator out a second, just to make the point, is, what was that? £76.94. So £76.94 plus £5.90 shipping is £82.84. So £82.84. And how much is it on Banggood? And by the way, that would potentially be with you next day. Okay. So we'll go to Banggood and go £117.96. Plus £197 shipping is £119.93, and then we'll do the price difference, which was, so take away £82.84, £37.09. So oops, I obviously didn't calculate the price difference correctly on that. So yeah, there's 40 quid price difference. And also no, I can tell you, because I've got the box to the Phoenix 2000 in my office. The box is about 1.2 meters long by about, I'm guessing, about 30 centimeters deep by wide. Okay, it's a big old box. Now, if you are a customs inspector, batteries charged, by the way, is that you would definitely want to check in that box just to see the value on it, because yeah, I doubt that one's going to get through customs, to be honest, without you getting a slap on it. So I wanted to make this quick video, is that I'm sure that we'll start seeing this one promoted in the future, but if you swap around, you can get it for cheaper. Also, do note you can get the ARF version, okay? And by the way, as many of you know, I'm not the biggest fan of HobbyKing because their customer support is absolutely diabolically bad, okay? They're fine if it's something order related. If you've got something broken because they've inadequately specified the details, or you've got a faulty component, the customer support is absolutely atrocious. Whereas, by the way, to put this into perspective, Banggood support is just unbelievable. The difference between HobbyKing and Banggood for customer support, it's just night and day difference. But I bought mine as a ARF kit, so maybe we go back to Phoenix to the RC search info site and see the buddy price on that one. So I could have it on my desk tomorrow for about £56. Okay, so that is a epic price difference between the HobbyKing and Banggood. Now, do note with the ARF version, you will need several servos. You'll need 2 9 or 12 gram servos for each wing, so you need 4 for that. You'll also need another 9 or 12 gram servo for the elevator, and then the rudder needs a bigger one, which is a 17 gram one, and of course you'll need to provide your own ESC and motor, which, to be honest, I'm probably guessing you've got all those components available to you in your spares bin. So yeah, 55 quid ish, 56 quid, could be with me or with you, next day. And yeah, I just wanted to call out BS on that, because that's really, really expensive compared to what you could get, and you would get it a lot faster. If you're in Europe, you would get it within a couple of days tops. If you're in the United States, you'd get it in a couple of days tops. If you're in the United Kingdom, potentially next day, and pay an awful lot less as well. Now, many of you know that I'm a really big fan of Banggood. I'm sat here looking at my desk, and I've got 1, 2, 3 packages, which I haven't done a mail video on yet today. Normally, Banggood, absolutely spot on, especially for the smaller components. But I'm afraid on this one, that pricing is a bit of BS. And yeah, I wouldn't feel right not pointing this one out to you. So yeah, I hope this episode has been and helped you. I can give you an immediate heads up. The Phoenix 2000 is a fantastic model. You just got to go a bit careful not to give a full throttle for very long, because you can't see in underneath that propeller blade on the nose. And I wonder if we got it on the Banggood side. Yes. There we go. And in fact, I'm just going to zoom in just to make the point to you. You do need to go a bit careful with this one because there isn't very much ventilation for the motor. And I can tell you, I've already burnt out one motor on my Phoenix 2000, which was a combination of me putting an 11x7 prop on it and too much of a smaller motor, and I've completely fried it. In fact, I think I've still got the burn mark on my thumb where I touched the motor because I cooked it too good. But that aside, brilliant model. If you are looking for a Phoenix 2000, I can tell you they are a fantastic model. The wingspan does make it a bit awkward to carry up to a slope, because even with the wings broken down in half, which is just 2 screws, they are still 1 meter long, and of course the fuselage is a good meter and a bit as well. So it is a bit of a tricky motor model. Also, the screws which go up into the rudder fin are not great. And I'm telling you the bad things about it. But on the flip side, wow, what a fast model. Glides forever. And it's the only model which I went above my £50 threshold. And by the way, I'm doing a little mini series of all the models which you can buy for £50 or about $65 or less. This is going to be one of the exceptions, because I'll need to go back and check my pricing on it, but I think I paid about £50 and a couple of pence more for my Phoenix 2000 from HobbyKing, and I'm so glad I did, because once I finally got around to flying her, absolutely brilliant model to fly. And yeah, I want you to enjoy the experience too, but I also want you to make sure that you're saving money at the same time. And yes, this one is over my personal threshold of 50 quid, only by a few pence really, and it was worth me going over that threshold. So yeah, sorry Banggood, far too expensive, and frankly honest, if I was in your shoes, I would personally go for the ARF kit. Oh look, there you go, it's 62 pence over, and of course we need to include shipping, which if you were going to grab one of those 17 gram servos for the rudder, or maybe a bigger ESC or a different motor, for example, you would probably buy at the same time from HobbyKing. Yeah, my point being, yeah, it is just over 50 quid, but it's well worth going over the 50 quid because she is a fantastic model. And like I said, I'd feel bad not pointing this one out to you. The model's fantastic, but you can get it cheaper from elsewhere. And again, I also want to just do a quick flip again. HobbyKing versus Banggood. Banggood customer support, absolutely amazeballs. HobbyKing, absolutely, I can't swear, but I'm not going to swear, but not very good is what I'm going to say for that one. It's probably a better selection of words. So anyway, that very quick video. I sincerely hope this episode has been and helped you. If it has, remember, press the like button underneath. And by the way, if you've got any questions about the Phoenix 2000, I will give you an honest reply about them. I've got one here, and it's my only model which goes whoosh. It's so beautiful in the air, and it just, like, honestly, it glides forever. Sometimes it's a really good challenge trying to get it to land to get it back down landed. So yeah, brilliant model. Like I said, I hope this episode helps you, and I'm going now. So with that said, from myself, Matt, cheerios.